Hello. Okay. Hi everyone. We're here today to do Libra. I always feel like Prince when I say it like that. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to look into Libra. For the month of March, this is the in-depth look. I would love to do quick little videos, but that never seems to be the message. They're always deeper, and so we're going to look into your energy, the energy of other. And other is going to be whatever other energy is affecting you the most right now. It could be an issue that you're internally struggling with that is old. It could be somebody who you're dealing with currently. Of course, it can be the person on your mind, or that you're interested in or already in a relationship with. But it also could be like work, the in-laws, and you could be just shedding a version of yourself or walking into a newer version of yourself. So it usually shows up, if it's internal battle is the theme, it'll usually show up, and we'll talk about that. And we're going to look at the energy that kind of drops you off here. And here is whenever you find this, because your guides will get you where you need to go for the messages you need to hear. And then we're going to look into the energy currently available to you, and then the energy you'll be stepping into. So we'll drop you off around April sometime, or 4 weeks from when you find it. And this is also great if you have 7th house placements. You, of course, can apply this to any Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. Listen, whatever feels like it resonates, you're probably here to hear that. And if it doesn't feel like your story or like your relationship is going well, and I'm saying I see a disconnect here, if it doesn't feel like it resonates, don't try to make it fit. As I always say, like the jeans in the back of your closet that just don't fit. Just me. And I just want to say hi to Danny and Juan and Gibson and Moanne and Corey. All right, let's get these cards on the table. Okay. Very interesting already. And I am using the Dream Keepers Tarot today. And also, it's officially up. I spoke to Connie Jo this morning after we had another fantastic Skywalker evolutionary session. The way we bounce off of each other is always... It leaves me with my head shaking every time. I love doing those dual sessions. If you're interested, they are on my website. But anyway, we spoke, and she's indeed available for tomorrow. So we're doing an entire video on progressed moon, what that looks like, what it means, how it's interpreted in astrology, how do you find yours. So I'm excited for that. So you set a notification, it's up. Be Connie Jo and I tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern. And then I think tomorrow we're just going to concentrate on the progressed moon, but all of our planets progress, so maybe that's like, will be a part 2 at some point. Okay. Ooh. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on. These are really interesting. Push you guys back because I'm not sure I have enough room for everything. Okay, so we are leading off this reading with the 5 of Wands. This is the energy that was contributing to where you're energetically, again, dropped off at this reading. This is the past. It could be the past few days. It could be the past 2 years. It's just a past energy that, as of this moment, that is contributing to the issue at hand, why these cards are coming out. 5 of Wands for me is like internal battle. Some see the 5 of Swords as internal mental battle, and I could completely understand that interpretation. What is really interesting, if we look closely about this card, is that this one is missing a face, and the face is kind of floating there on the bottom, which for me in this card confirms, because the illustration does make a difference. That this is a little bit of an internal struggle, Libra. And it's interesting, this 5 of Wands has 2 figures trying to balance the 2 parts of us, and feeling a little torn. This may have to do with authenticity. This may have to do with, where did you get lost? Where did you get lost in somebody else's mission? Where did you get lost in the idea of togetherness? Where did you get lost signing up for a plan that you signed up for in high school or in college? Where did you feel like you lost a little of yourself? That's coming through pretty strong. In others' energy, contributing energy to where we are now, we have the King of Wands. What I find so interesting about this King of Wands is that it is a very reserved looking King of Wands. He looks very neat, very proper. Not at all how I think of the King of Wands. It's interesting. It almost seems like whatever the other energy is, they're doing what they want to do. They're following their own lead. They are listening to their own intuition. They are possibly living out their passion. And you're trying to tune into what that passion is so that you can follow that path for yourself. The alchemy between these 2 energies is the 6 of Swords. So I feel like this has been a little bit of a theme for Libra. This may not be completely leaving a situation, but what it may be is a complete departure for how you and this other energy deal with each other. And I honestly feel like in some small way, while you're both kind of internally, individually struggling, hi Dolly, the dichotomy between you two is moving to a better place. It almost feels like something uncomfortable is making you both move to a better place with each other. How you deal with each other. It's like the relationship is maturing, but it didn't get there easily. Okay, let's look at the energy that's available to you now. We have the Seven of Wands, feeling a little protective and advocacy. I'm very curious because this is one of the cards that we definitely will. Clarify those. I kind of want to know, are you advocating for yourself, Libra? Are you being protective of somebody else? Sometimes the Seven of Wands and Nine of Wands look very, very similar. And that's because like the Seven of Wands is that process of feeling protective so something can grow. And the Nine of Wands is feeling like I grew it. It took a lot to get here. I will stand here and I will fight and you shall not do harm. You shall not pass. This is a very interesting. So there's masks involved here, which I think is very interesting in correlation to this. There's a lot of wands for Libra. There's only 2 air cards. There's 4 cards of fire, 1 major arcana, and then we have some cups and pentacles. So that internal struggle that we felt in the beginning, I feel like it's almost showing up because, you know, Libra can overthink. It's one of the, can't make your, like we tease that Libra and Gemini both have a little hard time sometimes coming to mundane decisions, right? But this whole reading feels like something is taking you out of your comfort zone, Libra, to bring you to a better place in general. We have 8 of Pentacles on the other one, on the other energies side where we're looking at the energy that's available to them now. Very interesting. Her legs or feet are like a protractor. I don't know if you can see that. And there is a face on her book. Eight of Pentacles is usually speaking to something that you willingly are putting in the work for, something worth working for. Your other person, I want to clarify that already, and we will get to clarification, but I'm not sure if this is about work, or if this is about distraction. If they're working on themselves or they're working on career, and to them that is working on themselves. You may be dealing with another air sign or an earth sign, but you know, eights are movement. There's some busy work here. In between is the Knight of Cups. So we have protective energy and working energy. In between is this Knight of Cups. And it is that Knight of Cups that I've talked about before, where it looks like somebody's putting the cup away to protect it, or they're unveiling a cup. But we see this cup as treasure. This Knight feels a great responsibility to kind of honor. I don't see this as the love bombing Knight of Cups, as I often do. This is a far cry from the Light Seers, Adam Levine, don't like it at all, Knight of Cups, you know, pulling out all the stops at the picnic. This Seven of Wands on your side and this Knight of Cups in the alchemy, how you're reading each other, regardless of what each other is saying or not saying, how you're reading the energy for each other, it's very protective. And the upcoming energy, Knight of Swords, but in reverse. The Knight of Swords comes in to tell a truth. Now, this could be that there's a truth you have that you're not saying that is, again, internally kind of rubbing you the wrong way because it's something you know you should say, but it's not something you're saying. Or somebody has come in and dropped a truth bomb that is indeed not even truth. Planted a seed. On their side, we have the Six of Wands. It's in reverse. Feeling like there's not, that there's no saving something. It's funny because like both sides speaks of either internal struggle or distraction, frustration, but the center is like moving on to better things. The Knight of Cups being very like sweet and protective of the love that's available here. And then there's the Empress. Like, remember who you are. Look at this card. I feel like there's too many people in this situation. If I'm honest, I feel like there's too many people in this situation giving opinions, trying to help. Let's clarify it. Kind of want to clarify it with the Light Seers. And I think everybody knows because they were there last night, but there's a new section on my website called Where to Find Me, and it is all about like what videos are up this week or going up this week, and it'll change every week on the one side what videos I'm showing that you can easily click on. There's a button to get to all of my live streams, because if you just come on my page on YouTube, it just looks like I haven't done a video in 8-9 months, which is crazy. So on the one side, there's the button that takes you to my live streams and my weekly schedule. And on the other side, it'll be those videos, where to find me. Okay. Okay. So clarifying the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, the Fool in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now here comes all of the air cards. Here comes all of the thinking. We like this. We like it, Picasso. There is an enlightenment. There is enlightenment and knowing that helps take you away from anxiety. And I really, really love this for you, Libra. There's still a little hesitation of jumping into something you want to jump into, though. Very interesting. On their side, with that Eight of Pentacles, we're being clarified by, so far, the Emperor. And it's like the relaxed Emperor. I like this Emperor. The Five of Swords. And again, the Six of Swords. I don't know if this other energy is about work or this other energy is not. It's almost like you're being protective of the love, of the relationship, of the connection, while they're tending to their own matters. And one of those matters is they may feel like they've gotten all that they can get out of their current work job, their work situation, their career, and they want to move, and they're almost obsessed with it. Or, oh, I like that for you. Or this is someone that needs a little ego death. I hate to say it, but just as for one or two of you, you're with somebody that thinks so much of themselves, they're wondering if you're holding them back, and you're not. You're actually coming to enlightenment. You're actually seeking to find your authentic self. You're actually letting go of anxiety, and you're being protective. This person might have a little distraction towards monetary things. Okay, that was the Six of Cups, and it was in the upright. With the Sun and the Four of Swords on this Knight of Swords. There's something you either uncovered about yourself, and you know, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. Something that either upset you or hurt you, either as a child. There's so much inner digging and enlightenment on your side here, Libra. It makes me really want to give you a hug and tell you I'm proud of you. I believe this Knight of Swords in reverse, especially because we have the Six of Cups, and it's that Six of Cups with the person with their kid, and the dog is a puppy, and then they're grown and the dog is full grown. There's a truth here that has come to you. There's an inner happiness that has come to you, and it's almost like you're afraid to share it. Because you're afraid it'll damage the thing that you're most trying to protect. Because I don't know if this person is making this feel more fragile than it should, because the connection is very strong. And there's so much opportunity for this relationship to move forward, like in a more mature way. It's just, it seems like timing is at hand. And if this is somebody you haven't heard from, they're so in their own like work and life stuff. Okay, we have 2 aces here. Both of them came upside down. On other side, we have that 6 of Wands in reverse, feeling defeated, right? And we have 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands in reverse. You're coming out of, you might have been in this place a couple of months ago, a year ago. You're coming out of that place from awareness and examination to enlightenment. They are in the thick of it. And I feel like there's a little distraction of what they have to look at for themselves, because it might be painful, it might be hard. And there's distraction through friends and work here. Let's get an oracle card to finish off this reading. This is a beautiful connection. This is it's a divine connection. There's just different timing. Energetically, what's going on, which I feel like I'm not sure everyone can see. I feel like you see it better. This person is just not ready. Yeah. We have portal, infinite mind. I took 2, 1 for each of you. Infinite mind, awakening and consciousness. Gorgeous card for you. And I am so proud of Libras for this. And then on the other, we have setting boundaries. This person is not ready. But it feels like the relationship is protected, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me. There are... You know, I'm interested to see what April brings for Libra, because I think your patience and your inner wellness, which is beautiful, is going to kind of help keep that protective layer over. It's funny, it's like been a theme for the day. Over this connection, over this relationship. And I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see what April brings. But just know that if things feel off right now, Libra, it's kind of a them thing, and you're doing all the right things. And this connection is protected energetically, besides what you're doing to nurture it. I will see you back for April's reading. I hope you watched last night's Friday night hangout, and that you will join us with Connie Joe for Progressed Moon. And I'll see you soon. I love you. Now you love you.